Ecobank, a 1 hour discussion right here on Ecobank products and services. We are live on Ecobank Liberia Facebook page, and we are also live on Truth FM Facebook page. This is an hour program that gives you the opportunity to listen to what's happening at Ecobank and to also let us know the challenges you face using our products and services. Well, we've been having agency banking that's express points all across the country for a long time now. And recently we upgraded some of the services available at those express points. What we did was we added airtime top up. You can visit any EcoBank Express point now and top up your airtime. You can also buy LEC token. And for those using the EcoBank prepaid card and do not have the mobile app on the phone, you really do not have to come to the branch any longer to top up your prepaid card. You can also visit any of EcoBank Express points to top up your prepaid card. And interestingly, a lot of you know about the Liberian dollars component we have at the express points where you can withdraw or you can generate the e-token to go and cash out. We have also added the US dollar component to that, to the express points service. So to discuss this and many more related to express points activities, I have with me our head our head of agency banking, Madam Kariatu Masale. And of course, we have one of the agents here with us this afternoon, Mr. Pele Hale. He is the owner and CEO of Pico Incorporated. Good afternoon, Kari and Mr. Hale, and welcome to Let's Talk Ecobank. I think I need a technician in here. I'm not getting. I know it's good having you on the program. I'm not even welcoming Kari because this is her slot. I'm welcoming you to this program. Good afternoon and welcome again. Okay, let's get the ball rolling. We have about an hour to discuss agency banking right here on Truth FM, and we are also live on EcoBank Liberia Facebook page. I'm starting off with our guest, Mr. Harley. Tell us a bit about yourself and Pico Incorporated. What do you do? What is that relationship like with Ecobank, that partnership with Ecobank? What is it like? Okay, 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 okay. And what are those locations? Okay, okay, Okay. So it's like you at more than 6 locations. That's what you're saying. That's a plus. Okay, thank you. Actually, we really appreciate the partnership. And we want to say thank you a whole lot for being so supportive. Okay, Kari, from your end, what's the latest from agency banking? Talk to me.
Card to Ecobank. Instead of visiting a branch, they can visit any of our Ecobank location and load their prepaid card. So we also have the airtime. So in case you want to buy a scratch card and maybe you don't see a nearby scratch card vendor, you can also visit our express point to buy to top up.
Okay, before you go to the new services that have been activated, what did we have there initially? Just to give them a recap to know that, okay, they used to do XYZ and now they are doing XYZ. What did we have there initially?
So initially we had the cash in, which is the cash deposit,
Okay.
cash out withdrawals. We have the bill payments. We did a lot of school fees collection on our platform, and we have improved and added the electricity token.
Okay.
We know a lot of people want to purchase tokens for the meters, so we have added that on our platform. We have added the prepaid card loading. So if you have a prepaid card and you want to load, especially for our Gen Zs, are always online purchasing something, and you have our EcoBank prepaid card, you can visit any of our location if you need to top up on your prepaid card and have your prepaid card top up. So we also included airtime. So you want to buy your stretch card, which is top up, either MTN or Orange, you can also visit any of our express location. Initially, when we started agency banking, we started with a single currency. Now we
Yeah.
have dual currency. So to improve on the dual currency, we have a USD token. Most often people know that they can do the USD token withdrawal
ATM.
from
Yeah.
the ATM. As we speak today, you can withdraw your USD token through any of our EcoBank Express points.
Okay. Let me go to Mr. Halley. Mr. Halley, dealing with customers on a daily basis at your different locations, what has it been like? Especially when it comes to people acceptance of agency banking. People always look at insecurity. So what are you doing different that always have people pouring in at your
Our
locations?
locations. Okay, thank you. So over the years that we have been partnering with Ecobank, there has been some constraints in terms of engaging with the public. However, managing the public requires a kind of way that you will speak to them.
Yeah.
People come with anger at time
Mhm.
because of the stress generally in the country. People come to the booth with stress, and sometimes I tell my staff one of the way to ease people's stress is to kind them down with kind words, communicate to them in a way that they will feel part of the bank. They will feel part of the extension of the bank, which is the express point. So sometimes when they come to the booth, we talk to them, we bring them down and tell them what is required so they come down and have the service and leave.
So what are the major services? What do you do more at the express points?
So basically it's the cash out
Okay.
and the cash in. So there are some people come to pay school fees.
Mm.
So they come and we serve them at our points. And those who want to withdraw from their various accounts, they come, they don't have to necessarily go in the bank. As they come, we are able to serve them directly from the point. In just few minutes, they have their cash and they are going away. So those are the basic services we provide
Okay.
at the express points.
Kari, let me first commend you for ensuring that those services have been activated. Precisely the prepaid card top up, the LEC token, as well as the
The USD
the
token
USD token.
generation.
Now we have cable television. I see somebody asking that question here. We have cable television. A lot of people using DSTV and Satcom. Are there plans of incorporating DSTV and Satcom at the agent locations or amongst the services rather being offered at those locations? Are there plans?
Oh yeah, sure. We have several um, services that we have not rolled out yet, and the cable the cable connection is also part of them. In
Okay.
fact, maybe in the near future, not too long, because we're also looking at the Liberal Water and Sewer
Corporation.
Corporation.
Okay,
We
that's
are
good.
looking at even collecting
Mhm.
government revenue
That's good.
because we got the domestic tax option on the platform. We have all of these options. It's just left with managing a relationship with these providers and having them activated on our agency banking platform.
Okay, so that answers the question that is being asked by one player, Bobby Edison, that very soon you will see DSTV and Satcom subscriptions being done at
So at the express point, initially the token is generated from the Ecobank mobile app or the USSD. Ecobank has a USSD that called a cross *326 hash.
okay,
So once you generate those tokens, and then you visit an express point. So you state the token number, which is an 8-digit code, and then you also state the amount. So right now, since we have dual currency, so you also have to put in the currency. But initially, when we had just like brand data, you can just put your there 5,000 LRD and you go on. But now we have dual currency, so you put in the token amount and the currency and give to the agent. There's the
okay,
platform the agent has will redeem the token. Redeem the token. So the person that even issued the token will get a notification that this token has been redeemed at Express Point. That we are talking of Pico now. You say Pico Incorporated, 11th Street, Ashmore Street, or wherever. So when once they redeem the token, they ask you to sign for the amount, the money, and you sign for
fine.
the money, and you have the cash is expressed to you.
Okay,
So it's just as easy as
BBC.
ABC. So you don't have to waste your time going in a bank where they have to verify signature. Once you are on our digital platform, all you need is a PIN code.
Okay,
So that's one of the reasons we ask you to keep your PIN code very confidential.
okay. Let me ask Mr. Hali. Mr. Hali, customers that usually go to your locations, especially since the activation of these new features, are they accepting it? What is it like?
Yes, we experience that they do accept.
Okay,
At this point, I don't think we have any
which are
form
challenge.
of challenges that they are rejecting the product. They are not rejecting. They're
So yeah,
accepting them.
um, I mean, when they use it, what do they say? Are they impressed? What do they say about it? Because I mean, it's easy, it's difficult, especially in Liberia. It's like once you want money
Acceptance.
from the ATM,
Mhm.
you know that you must use an ATM card. To get people to even go to the ATM with the token, they're like, does it even work? So I'm asking now, people will be like, I generate 8 numbers from the mobile app. How can I just go to one express point and get it out? That's why I'm asking that acceptance. What is it like? Are they coming in? Are they pouring in to use the service?
Okay, they are not pouring in their numbers, but
Yeah.
they are coming gradually. And we expect that as time goes by, when they get used to the product, they will come in their numbers.
So what will you say to them now to make them start pouring in?
So we just
Because
like to
you see
encourage,
them, you
yes,
deal with them on a daily
sure.
basis.
So we just like to encourage them to be able to use the token and come to the express point. They can use either the ATM, or they can use our express point to come and redeem the token.
So maybe you can just name your locations again for those that just joined because somebody just asked the locations
So
so we
current,
can know.
like I said initially, they can visit our Ashmore Street point right by Ecobank, and also at 11th Street,
Okay.
right at the head office.
What about the market?
So they can visit Dupo Road. They can visit our point at Rally Time Market. They can also visit our point at MCC.
Okay.
Yeah, and also visit our point at 14 Military Hospital.
Okay. Let me just use this time to quickly announce the number. If you want to participate, you can call 0770 672 799. Again, 0770 672 799. Can you somebody just send a message to want to know because they're listening to Mr. Harley and it's like they're interested in becoming an agent. So maybe I think they want to know the requirements of being an agent.
So the first requirement is you should be registered. You should be a registered business, existing business. So because we want people that are already into the space, into SMEs. So you have to have a business registration. Now we are talking about national ID card. You should have a national ID card. You should have a permanent structure, a place that you have your business address. You shouldn't be giving us maybe Ashmore Street and the actual address of the location is maybe Cinco. So you should have a permanent structure and we would give you our agency banking application form, the account opening package. We'll need to do a physical verification of your location to make sure the business actually exists. And you should have initial amount. We have our initial threshold based on the services that we will be allowed to offer. And we also give our POSs to our agents that are doing high value to be able to issue receipts, maybe do a lot, especially for the card withdrawals, ATM card withdrawals. So we issue POSs to our agents to be able to do card withdrawal for our Ecobank customers and other bank customers, including international cards.
Okay. Another message just came in. The person is asking what is it like that they want the agent, our partner, to answer that. What is it like in terms of the income that you generate on a monthly basis from Ecobank?
Okay.
You want to know if you actually receive it. I don't know, they think if it's fake or something.
I hope
So,
you won't be calling your commission.
You don't have to call the amount, but you just say the process. Yeah.
so as we pay out, we receive commission on the payout, and then at the close of the month, the total commission is provided to us. We have the automated process as well. The automated process, which is
Sorry,
we
I
have
have
the
to hold
POS.
you there a bit. We have a call on the line. Caller, good afternoon. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. I've been for a very long time. It is here, Bobby Addison.
Oh, Bobby, hi. How are you?
Well, praise God, it is well.
Okay.
Thank you. Following the program and sharing it,
Okay.
but I'm concerned about my people back home in River G County.
Okay.
Do this program, is it extended to River G County? Because the issue about banking, except people got Ecobank and other maybe one or two banks, do you have this exercise, this program also in River G County that my people will be able to do business with you as well? Two, I also send a text. If transacting with you, should I also use the citizen ID card that is taking the entire country at a higher level? Should I use it, the platform? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Before you respond to this, Khalid, let me just quickly inform him that there's a mandate now from the central bank that for bankable transactions, so anything with the excluding new account opening, that is the only reason now you should take a citizen ID card to the bank. Going forward, it started as of yesterday, or I should say as of today. All you can use maybe your passport or whatsoever for other bankable transactions like remittance, whatever you do, maybe Western Union, MoneyGram. You really don't need citizen ID card for that for now. There was an extension in the deadline. The new deadline is now August 31st. The new deadline is now August 31st. So if you want to open an account or new account holder, you must present a national ID card. But any other banking services, no, for now, until maybe after August 31st. Yeah, can you please respond to him? He was asking about River G. Then we'll go back to Mr. Harley.
Okay, we got one agent in River G that we started off with. I think his question is very valid because I started having issue with awareness, telling people that, oh, you can use this agent. Now that you have asked, we will share the agent details. I don't know whether I can share it right away. We have an agent there called OPD Bashel
Okay.
that we already contacted him in several locations too. So we have that agent that is waiting to serve Ecobank customers. Going to the express point to withdraw, you don't need an ID card. All you need is your phone. Initially, before getting on the mobile app in the USSD platform, you need to visit Ecobank branch, link your account to your mobile app or your USSD, and going forward, whenever you want to do transaction at any of these points, you don't need ID card. But if you require to do a PIN reset, so for maybe you forget your PIN, you want to link your account, you want to do an amendment on your app, you will require ID card. So we'll give you a form to fill, and then we attach your ID card, verify your ID card, and process your transaction.
Okay. So, Mr. Harley, maybe you can just continue from there.
So the question was
Uh,
relating to our commission.
yeah, the commission and what's in it for agents.
Okay.
They would they somehow interested,
Interested.
but yes.
Okay. So we receive our commission in two ways. One is automatic as you perform the transaction. That is the
Okay.
first way. As you perform the transaction, your commission automatically raise up into your account. That's one of the ways we receive our commission. On the other aspect, through the cash collection posted at various locations, the commission is given at the close of the month. And the dots at the end of the month, commission is loaded and submitted into our account.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, can you go ahead? You were saying something.
No, but anyways, the commission is instant, and it also depends on the number of transactions you do. It based on the volume. So you do $100 cash out, definitely will give you the commission instantly, but you cannot do $100 and you expect to get maybe $100 at the end
No,
of
it's
the
not
month.
possible.
So the
Mhm.
more transaction you do,
The more
the more
money, yes.
commission you make. So being an Ecobank agent does not automatically guarantee that you have $1,000 at the end of the month into your account.
Okay.
It depends on the number of customers you serve.
Now let's look at what we are offering at the Express Points, the newly activated services. Let's start off with the not the prepaid card top up. Let's look at the airtime purchase. Considering the fact that we have telcos, what's different from ours? What's different? What is actually different and is being done at the Express Point as compared to buying it maybe from on your phone or so? What is the charges like?
For the airtime, it's free.
Oh, it's free.
In fact,
Wow.
we are leveraging on the telcos, but then we
Okay.
also want to give an opportunity to our customers first,
Okay.
especially for those that have the Ecobank mobile app in the USSD.
Okay.
Then we also look at some customers that do not have banking transactions. Some of them don't have active mobile app, active mobile money. They are not on the USSD, but yet they have phone and they want to buy airtime. So
Okay.
that's one of the reasons we thought to extend this service to the express point.
So when you go to the Express Point to buy either orange or
MTN.
there's no additional charge
So
besides
no
what you
charge.
will pay
You pay
if
for
you want
data, you
dollar,
get
you get
data.
dollar. Okay, that's a plus.
You
That's
pay
good.
for data,
Because
you
even if you
get
buy it
data.
on your phone, there's charges. Yeah, but at the Express Point. So, Mr. Harley, what is it like now when people come? Do you give them this information for them to know that it's free?
Of course, yes. So as they move to our various points and request that whether they want to get the MTM
Or
or
the orange or so?
the orange, we inform them. The basis of informing them is to allow them to come tomorrow or the following day to be able to make purchase again to our various points.
So how do they buy the scratch card? Is it tangible? Is it a regular dollar scratch card, or you do it electronically? How do you do it?
Please, that is done electronically.
It's done
Yeah.
electronically.
Yes.
So
Okay.
once you top up from the platform, it hits your phone directly. You even get notification that you have top up maybe data $2. You can even top up as much as you want, up to $100. So if you want to purchase, you can even purchase airtime for other people. So
Okay.
maybe you want to purchase for your daughter, your
You
son,
just give your
whoever you get,
person
you
telephone
just
number.
give the person telephone
You
number.
will send it to them.
And the platform is such a way that you can give the telephone number for the purchase, and you can also give your telephone number as the person is receiving a notification. You yourself, you are receiving a notification that this top up was done successfully.
Okay. What about the LEC token? How do you do it? Because people can also buy from their phone. You can also buy it from the Ecobank mobile app. Now going to the agent, what's the difference? How is it done at the agency?
So we have instances where maybe, especially maybe for salary workers, where at the end of the month they take out most of the cash. Maybe the account is there for nothing, and they want
Okay.
to purchase the airtime, the
LEC
electricity
token. Yeah.
token, and they have people that do not have an account too, because our target is to target everybody, whether you have a bank account or not. So you can move to an express point, give out your token number and your meter
The
number
meter number, yeah.
and the amount you want to purchase, and the agent will purchase instantly. So that's just it, because not all of we are not just targeting the essence of the express point. It's not just targeting people that have an Ecobank account. We also have our target is to have all of all of the various services activated. So even if you do not have a bank account, you can still purchase your meter with our express point.
Okay. If you want to participate, the program is you are listening to is Let's Talk EcoBank. It's a 1 hour program or a 1 hour discussion where we provide you with all the services, information on the services that we offer at EcoBank, and things that always come up in the future. We always discuss it here too. Like it's once it's related to EcoBank, in and out, we discuss EcoBank. That's what we do on this platform. So if you want to participate, you want to ask any question, the number to call is 0770-672-799. Again, 0770-672-799. Let's go back a bit to the e-token. Somebody is asking about the e-token. I just got a message here. They want to know how it's worked because the generator, according to them, the generator a token and they couldn't get it from the ATM, so they had to cancel it. And they live in the single belt. So they're asking if there's a location, an express point in single that they can always go to cash out their token.
Oh yes, even the Mr. Pede Harris is also in Cinco, so you can visit. His booth is just close to the head office branch, but we have several locations within the single belt. Our places are branded. You'll see our Ecobank Express Point that you can visit and then redeem your token. So we have some token amount that may not work on the ATM,
Okay.
like 1,000 LRD, 1,700. You will have to use the Express Point to do that. In fact, the
Okay.
Express Point can generate as low as 100 LRD token, even $5 USD. ATMs these days do not dispense $5. So like I was saying, the Express Point is for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for everybody. So if you cannot get it at the ATM, you can get it at the Express Point. And the thing is, we have a lot of Express Point, more than the ATMs that we have in country. So we have over 297 active Express Point working now. So
Wow.
if you in our ATM, it's not even up to
We have about 40.
yeah. So it means that you can do more with the Express Point too.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go back a bit. This issue, because if you look around, a lot of people will want to use the service, but they start thinking of charge. I'm speaking as a consumer now. Yeah, as a customer of the bank. What's the charges like? I start first with the cash out. Assuming I want to cash out $50,000, how much is the charge?
You call the currency,
So,
you got money.
yes.
No, it's not US dollars, Liberian dollars.
So The charges are in tiers. So for that 50,000, normally it should be
I
like
think Mr. Harley,
okay,
because he's dealing with him, he's doing it on a daily basis.
I think it's $800.
It
Eight
It's
hundred
50,000 is 800
five
Liberian,
500 Liberian
Liberian
dollars.
dollars.
Sorry,
500
five
Liberian
hundred
dollars for
Liberian dollars for
50,000.
50,000.
That is so cheap.
500 Liberian dollars, 50,000. In
Wow.
fact, from 100 to 500 is 40 LRD, 40 Liberian dollars.
Okay.
And then
Say that again, from 500.
from 100 LRD
Mm-hmm.
to 500 LRD is 40 Liberian dollars.
Wow.
From 501 to
Mm-hmm.
1,000
Mm-hmm.
is 100 Liberian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And then from 1,001 to 5,000 is 120 Liberian dollars.
Wow.
So that's the charges that we. And from 5,000 to 10,000 is 200 Liberian dollars.
Okay. Well, that's not bad at all. So, Mr. Harley, do you have people trooping in specifically for this, looking at the rates that we charge as compared to other agents from other, maybe other banks or telcos or so? Do you have people trooping in to do a lot of cash out?
Okay, so
Because
if
it's very,
for
very cheap.
but for the cash out, I think Ecobank is controlling the market.
Okay.
So
Thumbs up, Kari.
yes, Ecobank is controlling the market. So we don't have a comparison with other banks at this point in time.
Okay.
Yeah. So when the generally people will come, the level of complaints are not much.
Okay.
Take for example 5 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
The complaint level might be around 2.
Wow.
Yes, and generally income level might be low. So when people come, people with lower income level
Mm-hmm.
are highly likely to complain.
Mm-hmm.
But people with higher income level or middle income level just take their money, pull out, and go.
Because it's actually cheap.
Yes, it's cheap.
Very cheap. $1,000 and they pay $100.
Sure.
It's cheap. Okay, the program you're listening to is Let's Talk Ecobank, a 1 hour discussion right here on Ecobank products and services. We'll take a musical break to be right back.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Today, we are making a brighter tomorrow, built by our dreams and
We are looking at agency banking. That's our agency banking network, where you go to the various express points and perform services that are applicable to real banking service. Kari, let's look at the extension of the services in the counties. What are some of the challenges you face? Because right now we are not across the entire country when it comes to having, or I mean, a normal banking infrastructure there. So, how many counties can you presently find the agents in? Like, how many of each of those counties you can find the agent, and how many agents are in those counties?
We have close to 12 counties that we have our agent network.
Almost all over the country.
Yeah, and some of these locations are the Lofa County. Lofa County, in fact, is our highest because this is the first county that we actually did a lot of work to make sure that we are in all of these regions. So if you are in Lofa or maybe you travel Lofa, you can get your cash through Sozo, the community bank in Sozo, Vonjema, the community bank that is there, and several other agents. And we have Kolahun, Foya, Salaye, we have our presence there. So we have Camille in Bon County. Bon County, in fact, we don't have a bank branch there. And the volume from Bon County is very high because a lot of people use the ATM cards at this location. They make deposit, they collect payment through our agents there. Then we have Magibi, Nima County, like for Sunny Code specifically. In Sunny Code, we don't have a bank branch. Our branch is in Kanta, but we have transaction coming from that end. So customers cannot leave from Sunny Code again to come Kanta. They stay right in Sunny Code and do their transaction. Even people traveling from Yekepa. So we have our ATM in Yekepa, but sometimes when they come into town and then they stop Sunny Code, they can also do their transaction. Saclay PA, we are in Saclay PA, and we are trying to get the community bank interpreter as well to form part of our agent. Grand branch there as well. So we have an agent there doing a lot of our transaction, including MoneyGram and Western Union. Yeah, we have Maryland County. Maryland, we have our branch in Plibo, but we do a lot of transaction in Harper because we do not have a bank branch in Harper. We even serve the Tottenham University in Harper. In fact, all of their school fees collection is no longer going to Plibo because the students used to travel from Harper to Plibo, but now they stay right in Harper and they do the transaction. So we have Grand Cru, we have Sindo. Sindo, we also do not have a presence there. We don't have a bank branch, but we have our presence through our agency banking network. We have just we have Bomi that is right here. So when we went to Bomi, we said, we were thinking how we'll get the transaction because it's not just about establishing the agent. We want our customers to use these
services. Yeah.
So we went from institution to institution, informing them that we have our agent as we speak. Bomi is performing well.
That's
so
good.
We are trying as much as possible.
What about Cape Mount?
Cape Mount is not yet.
Okay.
But we are trying as much as possible to cover the entire country, where customers will no longer leave where they are just to get financial services. Okay. So we are trying as much as possible to extend our services to all of the 15 counties.
So what about you, Mr. Ali? I can see it's like you do a lot within Montserrado County. Are there plans to extend maybe Pico Incorporated into other counties?
Well, that will be in the near future.
Okay.
Yes. We're intending to expand some branches before the close of this year in Morovia. Maybe in the next 2-3 years, we'll try to expand to various counties. Specifically, we'll expand to Lufa. Maybe establish about 2-3 branches there in the first year and see how it will work. And then we can expand to other counties if the needs be.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that would be good. Now, since you opened the place at Rallytown, what is it like? Do you get people from across the road who have the barracks directly, the soldier barracks directly across the road? Do they come there to do transaction? Because it's very convenient for them. Yeah.
Yes. So currently, we are finished with the facility to Rallytown.
Okay.
And the service now is not so much open to the entire public. It's for the association for now. Possibly maybe by the end of July, we'll be opening it up to the public.
I hope you realize that we have July 26th coming up.
Yes.
Adi?
Or possibly before July 26th.
Would you like to speak to that too?
Yeah, so in fact, the initial plan was even if they will serve the LMA, they should serve public works. Mm-hmm. They should serve the barracks. In fact, we did a communication to the to the current minister at the time. She was the deputy chief of staff. And we want to serve Hosoya through the express point. We even, yes, in fact, we're doing similar thing with the Sheffield Barracks. We also did a communication to them because we are at the 14th Military Hospital right now. So we intend to serve all of the institutions around there, especially for salary payments. Even the parking attendants, the MCC parking attendants, they can also take their salaries through the express point. In fact, a lot of the cash out are done through Pico Incorporated.
Okay. Then another thing again, it has to do with the deposit. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't want to believe that, okay, is this thing legit? I'm taking my money, I'm not taking it to a bank, I'm taking it to a booth. So how can you help us to convince people that yes, you can go to the express point to make your deposit?
Okay, so one of the best things that Ecobank has done, the first good strategy is being placed right by the bank.
Okay.
So most often when they go into the bank, especially to deposit small amounts, the bank asks them to go to the express point. So they themselves communicating that message from people to people. Or you don't necessarily have to go in the bank to do the deposit. You can just go right to that booth there and go and do your deposit there. However, outside, if you are far away from the bank location, you face a little bit of challenge. But what is good again is the bank technology where the client will be able to receive their light directly as soon as we made a deposit into their account. So that convinces them that, oh yes, the money is in my account.
It's like in the banking hall.
Yes.
So once you deposit that
you see their light. Yeah, you see their light on your account. So that encourages them. So, oh yes, this is real.
We have another caller on the line. Caller, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Your name, please?
Avi is Bobby. I have a recommendation this time. I listen to those counties that they have branches in. I'm deeply concerned about my River G County.
River G.
You see, Can Weekend is the commercial hub. And you got the whole mining activities also taking place around it. So doing your nice survey, you should please include Refugee County Weekend. It's a commercial city. People from all walks of life. Instead of going to Flevo or Harper, you could just stop right in County Weekend and do business. So people are traveling the most and sleep in County Weekend instead of going to the administrative city, Fishtown. County Weekend is almost like Flevo. It's always boring. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
Thank you. I'm aware of that because I've been there several days. So we have our station in Fishtown, but we'll extend to County Weekend, like you said. In fact, that was our intent when we went there.
Okay.
Yeah, but because of the road challenge at the time we went there, so we were not able to stay longer to be able, because the thing about being a bank agent, it's not just anybody, because you are a representation of the bank branch. So we'll go back there. Our next visit during the drive, we'll get back there. We'll spend a longer time in County Weekend, and we'll be able to get some agents that will serve on behalf of Ecobank.
Okay. Let me just go back to Mr. Allen regarding the deposit. You were saying that maybe if they have smaller amounts, they normally send them to the express points to deposit. Is there a specific amount? Assuming someone has like 25,000, do you take that amount? 50,000, 100,000 Liberian dollars?
Yes. We take even up to 150,000 if the person have. Yes, but when the bank is crowded and you want to at least reduce the tension on the bank, some of them with smaller amounts can come out to the express point and do their deposit and just go.
I actually asked this question because maybe living in Pittsfield, instead of going all the way to red light to go and make deposit, it will be easier or more convenient for me to like just come directly to one express point, assuming I have maybe 100,000. Is it possible that I can make that 100,000 deposit? That was why I'm asking that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's possible to deposit 150,000 even at the express point.
Okay. But Kari, what about US dollars? Is there or threshold when it comes to deposit? Like you cannot exceed certain amount to deposit it in US dollars at an express point?
For the agents, the limit is increased, but for the account holder, Like for the Express account to USD, you can't deposit over $1,000 a day because
A
this
day.
account is a digital account. So we have to restrict the amount that goes into it. But for a regular account, you can deposit close to $5,000 a day through the Express Point.
Also, they also take deposits for regular savings accounts,
Savings
not
account,
just Express
current
accounts.
account, SME, that is the business
The
account.
business account, they also take deposits.
Yeah.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose.
For the business account?
No, not a business account, the regular salary account. Because normally people think the Express Point is just for Express account. And we are saying no. The Express Point is for Express account holders. They are for savings account, personal savings account, personal checking account, for withdrawals. For deposit, you can do the Express account, savings account, current account, and business account. But for withdrawal, for business account, you have to go to the banking house.
Okay.
But the essence of the entire agency banking network is to decentralize banking system. Everybody talking about decentralization. And sometimes people talk about decentralization, we're all considering the financial sector. The financial sector play
When
a
you
key
say,
role.
let's take it easy to communicate. When you say decentralization, for people listening to us, what do you mean?
It's just as simple as if I'm in Grenjide, I should be able to get service in Grenjide. I shouldn't just travel from Grenjide to come to Monrovia before I can be safe. Like before we thought of the Express Point, the idea of the Express Point to increase on our digital onboarding. People travel. I saw people traveling from Lofa coming to Ganta just to get salaries.
Wow.
Yes. But right now, it's no longer the case. People stay right where they are. In fact, right in Lofa County, we have our Ecobank branch in Vonjema. People travel from Foya, Vahun, Kolahun just to come to Vonjema to take their salary. Sometimes they spend one day, come today, they sleep, and the next day they get service before they can go home. But it's no longer the case. People no longer travel from Kolahun to Vonjema. They stay right in Kolahun and get they withdraw the cash.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, we cannot talk about decentralization or the financial sector because whatever we do, some kind of money will make us. Yeah. Some kind of money.
Everything is
you want to pay for your travel lesson, you got to pay money. You want to pay for your passport, even the national ID that we're talking about, you got to pay money.
Yeah.
So we don't want people traveling distances just to pay money to get service. So that's why we're going to even expand on our Express Point, have more Express Point that is viable to be able to serve the customers, for people to pay for their basic services and withdraw their salaries.
Okay. Let me speak specifically to Mr. Harley, specifically to your county of origin. Do you have plans of opening Express Points there?
Yes, like I said, in the next 2 years.
In the next 2 years. Don't you think it's too far?
Okay, so
because you have about 6 different locations within Montserrado County.
We have not exhausted Montserrado
So you
County
still
entirely.
How many do you intend to open?
Maybe 25.
Harry, can you imagine?
Yes.
This is a senior partner.
Yes.
A minimum of 25, and then we step to Lofa County and see what we can do. Start with the first 2 or 3.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So you're from Lofa County?
I'm from Lofa.
And Kari, how many agents do you have there currently?
I have over 15 agents in Lofa. You know, Lofa is big. Yeah. So when you have not been to Lofa, you wouldn't know how big Lofa is. In fact, when I was traveling to Lofa, or reach Zosa, I thought I've already reached. So from Zosa to Vonjema, I said, wow, I just go in, I can't even see town. So that's it. So Lofa is really big, and the fact that we have 15 and we intend to increase.
Yeah.
And
so I'm sure he's going to give us maybe 5.
Yeah,
to run it up to 20.
Particularly excited that people are no longer traveling distances to get their money. All thanks to Ecobank Liberia that made it possible, because it was really strenuous at the time where people were traveling distances to get their money. Sometimes we receive calls of commendation from citizens of particularly Lofa
Yeah.
We've received calls of commendation from Swedru because they are one of the group that are also traveling long distances. And even Maryland, people are no longer leaving Harper to go. Even Bomi, too. People no longer travel from Bomi to come to Douala because that was the nearest branch for withdrawals.
I was about to ask that same question. If you normally receive commendations from across the country, because to have agents in like 12 out of 15 counties, that's a plus. Yeah. And to have all of them transacting, that is a real plus. Yeah. That's why I wanted to ask if you normally receive commendations from across the county, maybe from local officials. Because
Yeah.
I mean, whatever we do, we always look back to the people down there. No, as you said rightly, they need for everything you do, you need money. And you can't have people, especially during rainy season, moving from one county to another county just to get cash. So it's actually a plus. You have like covered close to like 90 or 95% of the country. Yeah.
So just few months back, when we launched the POS, the POS for card withdrawal, it didn't cross my mind that we were going to have people from rural Liberia calling for the POS as well.
Wow.
So I got a customer from Foya, and he's an agent. He's one of my highest transacting agents. So he called me and said, "Oh, the POS is launched. Can you deploy one in Foya?" I said, "How many
Hmm.
customers in Foya got
ATM
ATM
card.
card? Because we don't have a bank branch." He said, "No, people travel from Guinea and come here and use the ATM card."
Okay.
So it's and the ATM cards that they are bringing, and not just EcoBank ATM card. They are
But once
they
it's
are
Visa, you
they
can
are
use it.
Visa cards.
Yeah.
So they are also using it. People travel from Monrovia on the project in Lofa. They are also using the card. So when I start seeing the volume coming in, I got impressed. But initially, it didn't cross my mind that I'm going to even deploy POS in that part of the country.
Wow, that's interesting. Oh, okay, we're winding down gradually now, gradually winding down. I'll ask Mr. Harley again to quickly recap the services that you offer at your locations. And before you start, how many staff do you have
So currently, we have 8 staff
for the 6 locations?
for the 6 locations.
Okay.
So,
And
so,
what's your
so, the,
opening time, your opening hours?
so we open as early as 8,
Mhm.
and then we close at 4:30.
Why 4:30? You don't think you should extend it? I'm asking because,
Maybe by end
So,
of month, you can extend.
yeah, because July 26th coming at peak season.
yeah. So
People will need to do a lot of transactions and the banks normally close at 2 o'clock.
once we observe that during the time that we approach that peak season, I always tell my staff to stay on and be able to serve the public.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because looking at the new services that have
that's
been activated, people might want to tap up their prepaid card in the evening. A lot of people do online transactions
true,
nowadays.
true.
They won't buy LEC tokens. So maybe you should give it a thought to extend it to
To
maybe
5.
6 o'clock. You say 5, at maybe 6 o'clock.
That's
But
good as
but
well,
even
though.
in your community, you got electricity there,
That's
so you
true.
can inform your neighbors that if you let go off in the night, just holler me. You know that kind of thing. So when I let go off in the night, imagine even me that do not run the agency banking network, maybe location.
Mhm.
Sometimes some of my EcoBank colleagues call me, "Oh,
You
can
buy it,
you
run it up.
assist me? Because I gotta test POS. So can you assist me
Okay.
to buy my token?" And normally I do that. So that will also work.
Okay. Any final word from you, Mr. Holly, before Kadi and I close up? Maybe how will you encourage people to use the express points? That's what I want you to do. Speak to the
Okay,
people, talk to them, let them use the express points.
okay. Um, First, I want to say thanks to Ecobank
No problem.
for
You are our senior
providing
partner.
for providing us the platform to serve their customers and to serve the public as a whole. Because not all those who are only those who are customers to Ecobank benefit from the services, and especially with the cash collection with in various institutions and things. Um, the agents are real.
Mhm.
They are the extension of the bank. So the public should be able to accept the agents. And we encourage them as well to move to all of our locations to be able to do their cash out anytime, anywhere. Like you said, we should stay up to 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
Anytime, anywhere, we'll be able to have providing their services so that they can enjoy their value for money.
Okay, thank you, Kari. From your end?
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ivy, for having us, and thank you to the listening public. Just to encourage our listener out there that uh, uh, the systems are changing. We no longer need to go to a bank branch to pay our school fees. We no longer need to go to the bank branch to withdraw our salaries. We can even pay people like our pension money. We can pay them. So you can do all of your services through the Express Point. It's provided by Ecobank. Once you are an Ecobank subscriber, the Express Point can be trusted. If you do not understand anything, our numbers, the contact center numbers are on all of the Express Point location you can call. And we want to encourage you to continue to use the digital services. It's easy. It's very, very easy. You don't need to go to the banking hall where you see a lot of crowd of people standing there. You can use any of our digital channels, particularly the Express Point. And we are in counties that you don't need to travel from Margilly to come to Monrovia to do your withdrawal. You can do your withdrawal even without coming to the bank branch. And through our agent network, we provide customer service as well.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes some people got a particular challenge
Yeah.
with maybe their PIN codes and everything. We only do a video call. We get valid ID card to make sure they fit in our phone. We do a video call to ensure that we are speaking to the right customer, and then we process the transaction. So through our Express Point, you're not just doing withdrawals, we even provide customer service to you. So we want you to take advantage of this and continue to use the Express Point.
Okay. And you know the cool thing, Kari, some of the services that we offer, before I close, some of the services that we offer is not just for Ecobank customer, because anybody can buy LEC token from the Express Point.
Yeah.
Anybody can walk to the Express Point and also buy scratch card or to do airtime tap up. And the prepaid card is not only restricted to Ecobank customers. Anybody can get a prepaid card. So that is, anybody can go to the Express Point to tap up their prepaid card. So on that note, I will bring down the curtains on this edition of Let's Talk Ecobank for today. We're going to be back here on next Wednesday. And next Wednesday, we'll be looking at International SMEs Day. Ecobank Liberia is partnering with the Ministry of Commerce to have a very beautiful program, an elaborate program on June 27 at the Ellen Johnson's Relief Ministerial Complex. We'll have the Publicity Committee next week, Wednesday, on this program to discuss SME Day. Until then, my name is Ivy. I'm the head of Marketing and Corporate Communications Department of Ecobank. Do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday evening. Bye-bye.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose